Good evening. I'm Chanel, Vehicle Title Expert. Thank you so much for tuning in, and thank you in advance for subscribing. So tonight's segment is for all of my truckers out there. Tonight, if you are a trucker, you will want to stay tuned during this important segment. I will be talking about the highway use tax. I will share what the highway use tax is and how this tax can impact your registration. So the highway use tax is a federally imposed tax on heavy use vehicles. So if your vehicle gross weight is from 55,000 pounds to 80,000 pounds, you will pay this tax, and it is per vehicle. So every vehicle that is in your fleet that's from 55,000 pounds to 80,000 pounds, again, it is per vehicle. It's not a one-time tax. So I just want you guys to be mindful of that, because if you have a large fleet, this type of tax can be very costly. So keep that in mind. This tax is also due July 1st. So, you want to get it done as soon as possible. Right now, we're in the highway use tax filing time. So, normally, if you have not filed, I would say by September, you will be receiving a notice from the DMV or your motor carrier department advising you to file, and the consequences if you do not file, okay, within the deadline that they're going to give you, okay? So also keep that in mind. So when it comes to filing your highway use tax, you have two options. You can file manually or you can file electronically. So if you're going to file manually, you will complete and submit a form 2290. You will take this form to your local IRS office. And once you file this form and you pay the filing fee based on your gross weight, the IRS agent will complete this form here on your behalf, a Schedule 1 form, and they will put their manual stamp, and you in turn will submit the Schedule 1 to your motor carrier office or your DMV, and they will notate your account as being in good standing with that vehicle in question or vehicles in question. Okay. So when it comes to electronic filing, it's the same thing except for everything is done electronically. And once you file your 2290, you will be presented with a Schedule 1 form, and this time it will give reference that you filed electronically instead. So you will have an electronic stamp. And once you have your Schedule 1 stamp here, you will submit that to your motor carrier agent or the DMV, and they will notate your account as well and that vehicle or vehicles in question, so that your account will be in good standing. Now, if you do not file your highway use tax in time, then the DMV, of course, will be notified, and a stop will be placed on your record. And when that stop is in place, any vehicle in your fleet or all vehicles in your fleet that falls within that gross weight range of 55,000 to 80,000 pounds, you will have a stop in your record, and you will not be able to renew your standard truck plate or your portion or IRP plate. So this is very serious when it comes to your compliance matters. Okay, so be very mindful of the filing requirements as it pertains to your highway use tax. The due date again, is July 1st, so be mindful of that as well. If you have any issues as it pertains to your highway use tax filing situations, or maybe you received a notice from the DMV, or you even need guidance, or more insight on filing your highway use tax, feel free to drop me a line below. I do want to hear from you. Share your feedback, share your stories, or you can visit me at wisdomandauthority.com. Thank you so much for tuning in. Check me out on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Click share and subscribe. I hope to hear from you soon. Thank you.